many of you know about Icssr-Src? Anybody? Nobody. Icssr-Src is a state government-owned organization where we fund to MSMEs. So it is a financial institution which is funding for the financial requirements of new or existing entrepreneurships. Okay? Anybody wants to start a new entrepreneurship or wants to make any product, manufacturing product or service oriented industry, you please approach to us for financial assistance. First of all, I want to know how many of you want to become an entrepreneur. Please raise your hands. మీలో ఎంతమంది బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేసి ఒక ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌గా ఎదగాలని అనుకుంటున్నారు? రైట్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్. ఎవరు లేరా? వన్ గుడ్. ఎనీబడీ ఫ్రమ్ బాయ్స్? అందరూ జాబ్ చేయాలని అనుకుంటున్నారా? Listen carefully. If everybody wants job, మనకి జాబ్ ఇచ్చేవాళ్ళు ఎవరు దొరకదు. అందరూ జాబ్ చేయాలంటే జాబ్ ఇస్తారు. సో try to change your mind and start an entrepreneurship. మనం ఎట్లా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి? ముందు ఒక ఆలోచన. ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌గా ఎదగాలి అనుకుంటే ఫస్ట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు బీ ఎన్ ఐడియా. ఏం చేయాలి, ఎలా చేయాలి, ఎక్కడ మొదలు పెట్టాలి, ఇట్లాంటి ఆలోచన మన మనసులోకి వచ్చినప్పుడు ఒక ప్రొడక్ట్ కానీ ఒక సర్వీస్ కానీ మనం చేయాలి అనుకుంటే దానికి కావాల్సిన సదుపాయాలు, ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ ఫెసిలిటీస్, అలాగే లైసెన్సింగ్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్స్ అంటే స్టాట్యూటరీ అప్రూవల్, ఏవేవి అప్రూవల్స్ మనం గవర్నమెంట్ వైపు నుంచి తీసుకోవాలి, అట్లాగే ఫండ్ రిక్వైర్మెంట్, ఎంత మనకి ఫినాన్షియల్ సపోర్ట్ కావాలి, ఆలోచనతో ఏది ముందుకు నడవదు.
Completed his graduation, he went from Andhra University, followed by his MTech and PhD from Icssr-Src. With a rich career span to over 3 decades, Professor has 29 years of teaching experience and 4 years of industrial experience at Andhra University. Sir has served in prestigious institutions including ANU and Usmania University, where he rose to the position of senior professor before his retirement in July 2024.
And extra product navigator, senior professor, Central State Program, and our proud ability, Ramesh Kubwa and the dean examinations, Dr. Nalakishkar, and the convener of the 2 days seminar, Dr. Icssr-Src, after that, Mansoor Ahmed and other distinguished personalities from various colleges, participants, and ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I feel immense pleasure to be here at and being a Icssr Vice Chancellor of the trusted university. To introduce our university to the participants as well as the guests. Our university established in 2020 as a master university which includes the Silver Jubilee College and the KBR College from Hussain and Government Degree College of Patna. All the very famous colleges, they have brought under the umbrella of the cluster university. The cluster university is having 180 plus faculty in almost all trust areas and all the programs regarding the arts and science and management are having in the trust areas. And also we have started around 11 new courses in this academic year. And the recent report says that the enrollment has enhanced 70% in the trust university among all these three colleges. And the placement also raised to 14% compared to the last academic year. This is all possible because the cluster university has wide-ranging leadership of Dr. Icssr-Src as a registrar and all the faculty who are helping the university administration. So I take this opportunity to thank all the cluster university administration, including the registrar, dean, and other principals, particularly who are working at the ground level, the faculty for this excellence. And coming to the conduct of this type of seminars, all the three colleges are continuously conducting a number of faculty development programs and skill development programs in various very useful areas. So my sincere appreciation to all the faculty and the supporting finances of the various the resources like What regarding university or response? It was response. I am not seeing from the side. Are you still interested to listen to? Okay. It's always challenging to give last figures and anything, but I'll try my best to say whatever I can say. So first of all, let me thank the dignitaries on that, faculty members, students, my brothers and sisters. This hall is very different day from Sophie Hall, because I like to see the balanced hall, like always boys on one side. Happy to see a lot of technical quality. So I think it's a good progress for us as a college to go forward. So I pick up from those lines to those from the same institute. I started the same auditorium, I started the same classes, most of the teachers are here today. So like any big up graduates, right? Talking about the big up graduates, any big up graduate maybe a Panchayat secretary or something like that. So, started placements, we had placements to place from 70 to I had a placement offer from they went for masters to what they were saying.
So Hari is instructing me that I should use Telugu also. So let me see if I can. So BCom చేసినప్పుడు like any other BCom graduate, I was also thinking that I'll become a clerk, maybe a government job. I was also preparing for it, right? BCom was used to call a second BA, not so reputed course in those days, of course. Masters, Andhra University వెళ్ళినప్పుడు కూడా it was the same thought that I had. Maybe ఏదో ఒక జాబ్ వస్తే చాలు, ఏదో ఒక జాబ్ చేస్తే చాలు, ఇదే మైండ్ సెట్తో ఉంటుంది. But I don't know for what grades that was between 12 to 14. Then I went to pursue my PhD from IIT Madras. I think that's where the life changed. మద్రాస్లో జాయిన్ అయిన తర్వాత PhD కోసం 2016లో degree college lecturers notification option from EPPSC. For any PhD student who is doing PhD from any university, if you see a degree college lecturers notification, that's like a music on the ears. You feel like you have to crack it. And then కూడా అంతలాగానే DL అప్లై చేశాను, DL క్రాక్ చేశాను. Somewhere I was not so happy to join. It somehow felt that I think maybe ikkadto life అయిపోతేమో అని ఒక చిన్న డౌట్, చిన్న డైలమా. బట్ డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్ లెక్చరర్ జాబ్ ఎలా వదులుకుంటాం? ఫ్యామిలీ, పేరెంట్స్, ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరూ ఫోర్సెస్ లేదు జాయిన్ అవ్వాలంటే తప్పకెళ్ళి జాయిన్ లాస్ట్ రోజు వెళ్ళి సైన్ చేశాను డిగ్రీ కాలేజ్ లెక్చరర్. వెళ్ళిన day 1 నుంచి I was not so happy because I know I think I am not belong to this place and feeling day 1 నుంచే ఉంది. అదే టైంలో లక్కీగా 2017లో we started our first venture called Vynas Venture Engine. That was my first startup while I was doing my PhD at IIT Madras.
I think this is a sleepy mode for all, but even though we energize ourselves for learning something like personalities who are having. So my today's paper is skill to scale. So digital tools and enterprise tech for the Indians occasional workplaces. So the name indicates that the skills we are having, but it is to be elevated in a proper manner. So whatever the product you are going to be manufactured, that should be sourced, that should be memorized in a proper tool. So we know that we are having some skills. You take up, for example, my college having 7 vocational courses. So in that self-finance courses also is there, computer sciences and commercial government technology also is there. In this, so as you are going to manufacture, you are going to produce one article, you are supposed to be advertise yourself first. So for this, you need to have some patience. First, you have to need some work. Real work is need to be supposed to be exposure from yourself. So these are the things when you are going to learn, when you are going to execute your works, that should be in a proper manner. So now India is going to be forward for encouraging the like these courses, make skills, whatever you want having that skills, that should be in localized, utilized in a proper manner. So thereby Indian economy is going to be increases. So recent post I went and attended in Delhi SAP. So there is 3 trillions of money turnover from the other countries also. So in that day, where I supposed to be participated and give idea for them in Delhi. So wherever you are going to your presence, that should be having a proper manner. That only because of skills. So whenever you learn your skills, so you need to bother about the other fellows. So now government of India, government of NAP also is going to be introduce one family, one others. So each entrepreneur is going to be think in different ways, different articles, different thinkings, if you are going to be included. So that technology, that skills, first of all, you acquire and then you need supposed to be delivered for others. And that is should be in an economic mode. So transformation of 3 trillions of money is not easy. It is the only the way of the convey of so many ways. So this is the idea which we share. Actually, last 3 years back, last 8 years back, Icssr-Src has launched an interview in my college. In that, I supposed to ask them to introduce new courses. So thereby, which I am prepared for syllabus and also subjects also. Number 1, drone technology technician. Number 2, plastic technology technician. Number 3, solar technology technician. Number 4, tools of travel management systems. So whenever you are going to introduce these courses, the people who are having learning new without skills. So without skills were produced some economy. So with skills were expect more academy for the next future for the next decade. So these are courses are to be very useful for next decades. So each and every student should be need to be participating, need to be you elevated with your ideas. Whenever you are going to be introduce your ideas, thereby only economy is going to be increased in India. So with this, I supposed to be conclude my thank you.